Everybody, this is Pamela. I know it's been a long time since my last video. I am sorry for the glasses. Was inspired to make this video today, which I'm doing on my phone, so the quality might not be the greatest, but inspired by my friend Donna, who just put up a video regarding her regain and commitment to getting the regain off and call for support. And I want to support her and also admit to my regain, which I know I have. I already have in some other videos, and I have said that I would like to, that I'm going to change my ways and get it off, and I haven't done that yet. So this is kind of a recommitment along with Donna. So it's support and a recommitment to my own journey. So if you are new to my channel, or if just for a refresher, I started out, my highest weight was 362 pounds. I had gastric bypass on November 21st, 2011. So this will be my 4th year. It's been 3.5 years since I had gastric bypass. My lowest weight that I ever saw was 188. That seriously did not last more than a week or two, but I was in the low 190s, low to mid 190s for a while, and then it slowly started creeping up, and now I am at 245. So yeah, it's pretty disappointing that I let it get to that point, but I want to take control of it now. Just like Donna, I live in fear of that number of 250. Yeah, it was bad enough going back into the 200s, getting out of Wonderland sucked big time, but obviously it wasn't enough to get my attention to stop what I was doing. But getting close to 250, yeah, that's pretty bad. So how did I regain? It's just letting bad habits back into my life, little by little. Sometimes it's just a little bit here, a little bit there, and now I'm pretty much, I eat too much. I'm not going to blame it on anything else, and it's not that I eat massive quantities of food, but I eat too much for me and my metabolism to be able to get to the number I want to be and stay there. So I need to get back to eating smaller portions the way I was. I do still have restriction. It's not that I don't have restriction at all. Obviously, I don't have as much as I did year one. Very few people have the same amount of restriction after the first year. But I do still have some restriction if I eat the right foods, if I eat dense protein, and if I really pay attention to the signals, I will feel full and I need to stop. But the problem is that I've started, like say I can't finish my lunch, so I'll eat what I can, and then in a little while later when I have some more room, then I'll finish it. So what I need to do is go back to eating 3 meals a day, and whatever I sit down to eat, whatever when I'm full, whatever I've eaten, that is all that I am going to eat of it. I don't need to finish everything on my plate. That is one of the bad habits that I've gotten back into. If I overserve myself and I start to feel full, then I don't need to eat it all. I also have been overserving myself. I still some of the time use the small plates, but sometimes I just grab the big dinner plate like everybody else, and although I don't fill it up, it still allows me to put too much on it that I don't need to eat. So that, meal times, overserving myself, eating it in dribs and drabs, other kind of snacky things that just don't need to be there. Come on now. I haven't been exercising. I have gone a couple of times for walks, but I mean, you know, maybe like once a week. I need to get back to doing that almost every day. So, long story short, I'm way over what I need to be. I feel super fat. Even though I'm still down, you know, over 100 pounds from when I started, I've gotten back to the point where I am obese, and I feel it. None of my clothes, very few of my clothes from last summer fit me. I was going to a family event, so I had to wear something and look nice. So I went to, and I got a maxi dress in a size 1X. So I had to get a plus size. The other day we're going on a trip next week, and I needed some clothes. I mean, I need some clothes. So I went to the store, and I went to the plus size section, and I tried on some things, and the 1X everything was just slightly loose. I could have gotten away with wearing it and been fine, but I thought to myself, I don't want to have that much room. I don't want to have that much leeway in my clothes. So I went back to the same type of, I was looking at some shirts like where they had the same line in the plus size and the Missy's size. So I went over to the Missy's and I picked those shirts up in a size XL. And there is a difference, a slight difference, but there is a difference between the XL and the 1X. And then I got a couple of pairs of like pull-on capris in a size XL. So that's what I'm wearing right now, size extra large. When I was wearing larges, and some of the shirts that I had were mediums, if you know, depending on the way they were made. But I was definitely out of the plus sizes completely, and now I'm, you know, able to shop in the plus sizes if I wanted to have my clothes loose. So that was kind of depressing and kind of motivating to me at the same time, because I recognized that I didn't want to be in those plus sizes, that I wanted to get the extra larges even if they just fit, and then that way I can, you know, as soon as I lose a few pounds, they'll fit very well. So that's my motivation, to lose those pounds. Obviously, my first goal is to just get back to losing. I really haven't been losing consistently. You know, every once in a while I'll get on the scale and it'll be a 2 or 3 pounds less, but it hasn't been anything that's been sticking. So I need to get back to losing, and then my second goal is to get back into Wonderland. I originally had a goal of 150. I feel like that is almost unobtainable. That might be the wrong attitude, but that just seems really unobtainable right now. So for right now, once again, I'm going to focus on just getting back into Wonderland. And that's going to be a good 50 pounds. I'll be at 195. So that's my goal right now, just to get off the 50 pounds that I regained. So just like Donna, and Donna, I hope you see this video, I'm going to commit to making weekly videos again. I feel like that did help me, and I got out of the habit of being focused on the weight loss. So one of the things that helped me focus on the weight loss was thinking about having to do these videos every week, and and getting support, getting some feedback from everybody. So I don't want to hide the fact that I've gained weight, even though it is embarrassing. I'm trying not to get into that. I'm trying not to get into that mindset where I don't want to go out and do anything or see anybody, or hide in my house because I'm embarrassed that a lot of people know that I had weight loss surgery, that I had lost weight, and now it's apparent that I'm gaining weight back. So I need to just get hold of that, and also have the attitude that, yeah, this is, it's not necessarily a one-time shot. This is a lifelong journey. I have a lot of other I have a lot of good things going in my life, and you know, I'm basically a happy person. So I just need to focus more on getting the weight off. And I think that together we stand a better shot of being successful. So that's it for now, and I'll see you next week, I promise.